The weather offers some fantastic opportunities for taking incredible photos. I'm a big fan of this kind of photography, and here are some of the ones I've taken myself. But how do you make the most of capturing Mother Nature in all her glory? Well, here are some tips of how to compose that perfect shot. You can't start taking photographs without a camera. And of course, if you're taking photographs out in the rain, make sure the camera's waterproof. You wouldn't want your photo shoot to be a washout. But if you haven't got an expensive camera, don't worry. These days, you can take fantastic pictures even with your camera phone. Think about framing the picture. Don't just take your camera and point in any random direction. It's not going to help you take that fantastic photograph. Instead, take a minute and plan your photo and imagine it as a picture. They say 3 is the magic number, and it certainly is in weather photography. Look at your scene and split it into thirds. The lower third being the horizon, the 2 upper thirds, the sky. That way, you're going to get a much more dramatic effect. When framing your picture, think about having something in the foreground, perhaps a tree or a building. It'll add a bit of scale to your photograph and offer some great contrast between the sky and the ground. Now, we all love to see a bit of the sun, but try not to put the sun right in the middle of your picture. You'll get a much stronger photograph if you think about putting it to one side. Remember, never shoot directly into the sun. You not only run the risk of damaging your camera, more importantly, you run the risk of damaging your eyes. The sun is a fantastic tool in weather photography. When shooting with the sun behind you, it can create some arty effects of shadows stretching out in front of you. And whilst we hate to see the sun behind the clouds, it can create moments of beautiful sun rays stretching out in all directions. And then we have the hour before sunset, the magic hour for weather photographers, when the setting sun is painting both the sky and land with fantastic colours. One final but very important tip: stay safe while you're taking photographs. It may be common sense, but it's very easy to get caught up in the moment, trip over or bump into somebody. For a handy checklist of tips on how to stay safe, head over to our website. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and start taking photographs, and don't forget to share them with us through our website or our Twitter feed. Happy snapping!